Good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to the West Ham Network. It's Sunday evening. Who would have thought it? Usually we've packed up. We're not even thinking about it anymore. We're either been depressed for what's been going on this season or we're excited about the result that's happened. However, it's 6:30 and we haven't even played yet because we're about to play half an hour's time West Ham kickoff against Manchester United. And as you can see running just there are the team news. That is the team news for you. Fabianski in goal. Kira. Tilo Kira comes back into the side. Not just back into the side, but goes in it right back. One of the players that's been up for quite a lot of criticism this season, one of the new signings. But I've actually thought he played reasonably well against Manchester City. I didn't think he was really at fault, much to be honest. But he's been recalled back into the starting lineup. And he goes in at right back. Agerd and Ogbonna deputise in the middle of the park. Obviously, West Ham now currently having Zuma as the only centre-back that is currently injured for West Ham. Creswell retains his position back at left-back. Rice, Souček recalled back into the team, of course, missing from the Man City game, and they picked up a slight illness, and they are back in the starting lineup for West Ham. As expected, they did train in the open training session earlier in the week as well. Paqueta also featuring for West Ham in the middle of the park with Bowen, Benrahma, either side of the main man up top, Mickey, Antonio. What do you think from that starting lineup? Put your comments in and let me know your thoughts. Manchester United, though, start with De Gea. There was a few players that were potentially going to be missing for today's game for particularly Manchester United. But some of the information that was given out necessarily wasn't true. Now, one of the players mentioned that wasn't going to feature today was Luke Shaw, but he is in the starting 11. Their starting 11 is De Gea, Lindelof, Malacia, Shaw. You've got Fernandes, Rashford, Eriksen, Casemiro, Anthony, Weghorst, and Wan-Bissaka in their starting 11. Martial was also a player that was doubted, but he is on the bench. We did call the fact that Eriksen probably would be recalled to the starting 11 for this game, and rightly so. He has been. There you go. There's West Ham starting 11, as we mentioned. Fabianski, Kira, Ogbonna, Agerd, Creswell, Rice with the captain, Souček, Paqueta, Benrahma, Bowen, and Antonio, with our West Ham bench of Areola, Anang, two goalkeepers, Johnson, Fornals, Lanzini, Downs, Corney, Ings, and Emerson. So if you are watching, let us know by putting your comments in, your thoughts on the West Ham starting 11. Now, I'll give you my thoughts on the starting 11. I think this is probably what we expected, all bar Kira. Now, I've not got a problem necessarily with Kira starting for West Ham. The key message really for me and Kira and the right back position current and players like Kira is that they need a run of games in the same position. So the chopping and changing, it's very, very inconsistent for him. But I think as of late, he's been all right. So I can't really necessarily fault him too much. The rest of the team is as expected. Creswell retains his position. Agerd back in the side alongside Ogbonna. Rice, Souček, Paqueta in the middle of the park protecting us, letting Paqueta do what he needs to do. Souček's been okay. It's not been great. The last three results for West Ham hasn't been that great. Bowen and Benrahma comes back into the side. I think there's a time and a place when you rest Benrahma, and there's a time and a place when you play him, and there's a time and a place when you play Fornals. It didn't necessarily work for us against Man City. Maybe the first half to a certain extent it did. I'm not a fan of seeing Benrahma play it wide. It doesn't suit me. I don't think it really massively suits West Ham, but it's another game of potentially pressure on him, and he needs to step up to the equation. Yes, he bangs in goals. Yes, he can, well, within reason, he bangs in goals and he assists, but sometimes you think he could be a world beater. Imagine he puts away a couple more, and, you know, the amount of crosses he has per game into dangerous areas, and the final third's just not there on a deliverable. So it's a big game. It's a big, big game for West Ham. And like, oh my word, oh my days, like get a result today, and it would really give us a massive, massive boost in Premier League survival, wouldn't it? Get your comments in though, and let me know your thoughts on the starting 11s and what you think on the results when it comes to the game today. Now, Leeds have 3 games to play. West Ham have got 4 games today to play. So Leeds have only got 3 games to go. So they're kind of a good team to keep an eye on. They're 30 points with 4 points to go. You win tonight. West Ham win tonight, and bang, we go 7 points ahead, and they've got 3 games to go. If you look at the Everton are 5 points behind West Ham, so that would make it really tough for them to catch us. Southampton are all but gone, and in actual fact, Southampton can mathematically catch West Ham, but we need to remove them. So as long as we keep 3, there's 5 teams below West Ham. As long as we keep 3 for 3-ish teams below us, just down there, man, just better the results. That'll keep it nice and calm. What we really need to happen today is a draw or a win, and Forest lose tomorrow, and things will look a little bit brighter for West Ham moving forward as well, won't they? I'm going to jump into the comments and see what everyone is saying. Actually, before I do that, I am going to jump in and ask you for your score predictions. So if you are watching, put your score predictions in and let me know your thoughts for the West Ham Man United game. So get your score predictions in for us and let us know your thoughts. Howard Ailes is in the house saying evening to all you beautiful people. Anyone nervous? I think we're always nervous, aren't we, Howard? I think it gets to that point of the season where you're just so desperately want to get over the line. And it's, it is kind of squeaky bum time, isn't it? And the thing is, this game's huge from both ends of the table. I mean, like I said, I can't remember the last time you can go into the last 3 or 4 games of the season and have literally everything to play for. Like the clubs at the top are fighting for the championship. There's clubs at the top fighting for their Champions League spot. There's clubs at the top fighting for the Europa League spot. There's clubs at the top fighting for the Europa Conference League spot. And the clubs at the bottom are fighting for the relegation for safety in the Premier League. So Man United still have a chance of Champions League football to play. If they miss out on that, there's a battle for the Europa League as well. So it's really, as a neutral looking at the Premier League, it's the best possible finish you could have to a Premier League season. Definitely as a neutral. Peter Chelmsford says, Hat will be, we can't affect the game in any way, so pointless being nervous. JT Product says, not nervous, I'm excited. Well, listen, give me some of that bad boy. Even lads, possibly the most predictable lineup he could have gone with. Possibly, yes, I think possibly, but Kira probably not so much. I think there's always that inconsistency in that role, but he obviously doesn't fancy some of the other players that are there as well. Andrew F says, please let us get a point at least. How good would that be just to get something? Howard, to answer your question, yes, I am very nervous. Chris Locke says, West Ham 2, Manchester United 1. Hopefully Newcastle will be angry and do Leeds after losing to Arsenal. Absolutely. WHU58 433 would have liked to see Downs in for Souček, but let's be honest with you, WH58, is that a real genuine possibility? It's not. It's never going to happen. It was never going to happen, and it's not going to happen. So we need to not really think about it as well. Mandy G says that's not a great Man United lineup. I know, but they're in form to a certain extent. I know they didn't get a great result against Brighton, but they're in form to a certain extent, and they've got a lot to fight for. And it's an interesting part of the season. Like I said, it's results end of the part of the season. I don't know if any of you seen the little brief interview that Moose from Talksport did with Teddy Sheringham, and he asked Teddy Sheringham, "Are West Ham safe when the current points they've got?" And he said nobody's safe down there because it's the part of the season where people get miraculous scores. So really what we want to do is very quickly remove ourselves from this battle. We want to leave this battle down to Leicester, Leeds, Forest and Everton, and that would be enough of a battle. West Ham just need to push ourselves forward, getting ourselves out of this situation and leave them battle it down there. We don't want to be going into the last few games under that amount of pressure. We need to hope, in theory, that Brentford have gone to the beach for the next game as well, and we can start moving our way up the league as well. Forest won't lose tomorrow, Peter Chelmsford. Well, let's hope they bloody do, mate. 3-1 to Man United, sadly. Hope I'm wrong to have such a poor record. It really wouldn't be good for momentum going into the game on Thursday, but also the game against Brentford, and depending on results tomorrow as well. Surreal Frame says 4-3 to West Ham. Rashford is out of sorts lately, but we all know, Mandy, sometimes the best team to play when you're out of sorts is West Ham. Something also to consider is the goal difference. If you look at all the teams down there, West Ham and Leicester share a very similar goal difference. Both of us are on minus 13. The next closest are Leeds and Everton with minus 25. So we have a 12-goal swing on two. West Ham and Leicester have a 12-goal swing on two of the teams down there, on Everton and Leeds. We actually have a ridiculous 19-goal swing on Nottingham Forest as well. So our goal difference is okay. So we need to battle, we need to fight, we need to put everything in this game tonight. 1-1 from WHU58. I tell you what, I take your hand off that now. Mandy G says 1-1 as well. Andrew F says 2-1 West Ham. Garino's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you are well. Howard L says 3-1 West Ham. Garino got a funny feeling we'll get the 3 points. We need it this evening. You're right, mate. You are right. You are right. West Ham 3, Manchester United 2 from Trevor Davis. Evening Surreal. All right, Garino. Surreal says, I'm off to get some emotional support Chinese takeaway. See you for kickoff. Yes, I've joined you in that. We had also a Chinese takeaway. It was lovely, really good. We tried a new restaurant as well. So it was the business today. So hope you enjoy that. And if you are coming up for the kickoff, then you will join me. And fingers crossed, we can have a lot of fun on this stream today. How good would it be just have a little bit of fun watching West Ham play? Fabianski will screw up for 1 goal. West Ham will be handicapped with his distribution. We'll still win 2-1. I like your negativity stroke positivity. I think that's pretty cool, but fingers crossed we can get a result. Let me come over to Freddie. Freddie, West Ham playing Manchester United. We're going live for the crowd. Freddie's coming with me to the West Ham game next week to see West Ham and AZ Alkmaar. Well, you're not, but you can come the next time. So, Freddie, we want West Ham to win, don't we?
Yeah.
What score are West Ham going to win?
100-0.
100-0 to West Ham. We like that. That's cool. Excellent. Mila, come here. Let's do your report quickly before we go live. Quickly. Everyone's watching. Right. So we really want West Ham to win, don't we?
Yes.
Right. What's the score prediction?
1,000,000,000.
1 trillion to West Ham to Manchester United 0. Finally, what's the thing we always say when West Ham are playing?
We always would like them to win, and they're the best team ever made.
Come on.
Come on, you Irons!
Mila, last one. Come here.
Tell me, Irons!
Come on, you Irons. Right, go and look after Joey, please, for me. Yes, I'm getting my 7-year-old to look after my 1-year-old. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, the kids are buzzing about it, as am I. Look, there we go. Look, everyone say hi, Freddie. Everyone's saying hi, Freddie. Look, everyone say hi, Freddie. Hi, Freddie. People are saying to you. Mandy saying hi, Freddie, as well. Mandy G said, "What did I order from the?" Hold on a second, Mila. What did I order from the Chinese? Howard, I got haggis chow mein and sweet and sour shortcake. No, I didn't. I got deep fat fried Mars bar. No, I didn't. What did I get? What did we get? We got prawns, sweet chili prawns or something like that.
It was
Chicken chow mein.
Chips.
Yeah, excellent. So yeah, we got some rice and stuff. Right, listen, go away. I love you. Say bye.
Bye. Bye. Come on, you Irons!
Excellent. That's what we like to hear. Right, the kids are going to go away for a little bit, maybe come back some point later on. But there's your team news. Players, listen, when you look at, there's Joey. Joey, what score do you think it'll be? He doesn't say anything. There you go. 2-1 to West Ham. Woo! We'll take that. Right. Sorry, that's been a bit of a crazy kind of 5 minutes there. Let's look at the Manchester United team. Please. Let's look at the Manchester United team. So players that obviously we need to watch, even if they haven't been at the races recently. We all know what Bruno Fernandes is capable of doing on his day. Clever footballer, can get in at the opposition, can penetrate passes. So we need to keep an eye on that. We need to not drop our heads and think this is going to be a bit of a lie, especially because they got beat by Brighton midweek. But Eriksen, coming into the side again, we all know what a fantastic player he is on his day as well. Players I think we need to watch today, interestingly, are the players. Hold on a second. Freddie, give us a wave. Freddie, give us a wave. There you go, Howard. Right, okay. WHU says, nice kids, Anton. Thank you very much. Beautiful children. Thank you very much. On you go. See you later. what's interesting is we need to watch players like Weghorst, not had the greatest of season. And, we need to keep an eye on all these players. It's the whole team. And to be honest, I know there's always danger men, but the issue I think I've got more than anything is West Ham. West Ham just need to turn up, man. West Ham turn up and do a proper job on Manchester United. Get ourselves nice and safe for this season as well.
Come on, United!
No, yeah, come here. No, that's the other team as well. So it's come on, you Irons.
Come on, you Irons!
Good. Thank God for that. So obviously, we don't talk about any other football team. So she knows West Ham United. So she said, "Come on, United," not knowing that would mean that lot, not us. So she has only 4 though, so she'll understand one day as well. Afternoon, Anton. Nice to see the children getting involved. Peter, good man. Peter, you're not at the game? I thought, yeah, just yeah. I'm buzzing to be down. He is. They all are. I'm buzzing to come down. It's actually, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but it's my first game this season. When I come down today's like Alkmaar game, the semi-final. So I'm really excited. Freddie's coming with me. My nephew's coming with me as well. It's just been a bit tougher this year because my wife's gone back to work after maternity and she now works Sundays and we play Sundays. So if we eventually go back to playing Saturdays, unless we win the Europa Conference, then I could potentially get to more games if we go back to Saturdays, but I want us to win the Europa Conference, so it'll be Sunday again next year as well. I think Freddie wants his bedroom back. You can say that. You can say that again. You could say that again. You should see the room though. It's funny. They do love West Ham, to be honest. Lovely kids, Anton. Thank you very much, Joan. How are you feeling, Joan? Freddie's stealing the show, Anton. He certainly always does. Tenerife. Good on you. Excellent. Looking to go on holiday ourselves, so fingers crossed that could be an option for us come the latter part of the summer, but we will see. Anyway, there's the starting 11. What do you think? Leave your comments in and let me know your predictions. I don't think everyone gave me the predictions. Only some of you gave me your predictions, so go on, give me your predictions now and let me know your thoughts on the game. But squeaky bum time, yes. Nervous, yeah, a little bit. Excited, yeah, absolutely. I think Sunday night, under the lights at the London Stadium, bank holiday. That makes it for an interesting atmosphere, an interesting game, something a little bit exciting, and the fans will be up for it. And let's just hope West Ham nullify any of their threats and do something on the counter. Fair play to Antonio. I got to give him a bit of credit. I know he's not been set in the world I like this year for West Ham, but as of late, he's picking up a little bit of form. Harshly subbed for Danny Ings. I said during the stream that I thought maybe the substitute for Danny Ings was probably the right decision because it was against Man City. Nothing else was happening up top. But in actual fact, I think Antonio, when I think about what Danny Ings did in terms of giving the ball away in that deep role, it wasn't that great. It really wasn't that great. So we'll have to say, yeah. And Mandy, that's a good question. Rate the lineup out of 10. So if you are watching now, what do you think of our lineup? Rate it out of 10, please, and let us know your thoughts and any changes you would have liked to have seen. Skevy is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you very much for joining us, of course. Howard, I am buzzing. Fancy a draw. I take a point now. I really, really would. I give it a predictable 8. Scott says West Ham 1 VAR 2. Come on, Scott, mate. Come on. You can give us better than that, mate. Jones says we will probably be safe with a point. That's what's interesting about this season. 35 points. If we get a draw tonight, right? I mean, let me see if I can bring this up. How do I bring this up? Percent. Share screen. Window that. Share. Bring that in. And I'll remove that. Apologies. I'm going to bring up the Premier League table so we can kind of just have a little discussion on it. I can see comments there about Benrahma playing. Obviously, the good news is the under-21s didn't get relegated today. They were playing Tottenham under-21s, and Tottenham beat West Ham 1-0, but they did get relegated for in the under-21s. So here's the bottom of the league. West Ham were to get a point. We'd go into 35 points with 3 games to go. 5 points ahead of Leicester, Leeds and Nottingham Forest with 3 games to go, and of course a superior goal difference on Leeds, Nottingham, and Everton. So yeah, I think a point minimum is crucial tonight. Minimum. And you may find that West Ham may set up in terms of a point as well. You know, that might be the nullifying thing that it pisses fans off, but that is probably what we're going to do. You know, try and avoid defeat by being a little bit mundane. It's not nice as the football, but I think that's potentially what we might do. But it certainly is tight down there. And like I said, for any neutral watching, it's an exciting part of the Premier League season, isn't it? You know, the results end of the business. Yeah, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens come the end of the game. Where are we? 4-0 thriller, West Ham. This is from JT Products as well. Moyes reverts to type. So 1-1. Terrible weather last few days. My village took a batter. And really, I hope you're all okay and safe. Spurs beat us today on the 21s 1-0, but went down on goal difference. Too close for comfort. Mubama played. He did. 7 out of 10. Sufal and Zuma, a big miss. Yeah, Sufal, can't believe it. Can't believe how much he's turned his season around. You know, I always go back to that Everton game earlier in the season where Jared Bowen and him just did not build up that bit of a partnership. But yeah, it's he'll be missed, but fingers crossed we can get something from the game tonight. Still want to see Mubama given 20 minutes. Off to the bar. Peter, thank you very much for joining us as well. Enjoy your evening. The sunny weather. It's been sunny, lovely here, and I've seen the weather down south. It looks lovely as well. David C says, hi Anton, need a good start from the off. Prediction 3-1 West Ham. Yep, absolutely agreed. John Sufal was rated to get going again. Yeah, he was. Michael Blaze, we don't need to go and buy stupid on strikers in the summer. Bring Divine into the squad. He is our future. I completely agree with you there. I think he has got a potential future at West Ham, and I really hope we utilize him next year. Really do. I think I would be tempted to look at the striker market. Don't think we have to go mental, but I'd be tempted to look at the striker market. I wouldn't be surprised, and I don't want to talk about this just now, but I wouldn't be surprised if Danny Ings does go. Depending on what league we're in, I wouldn't be surprised if Danny Ings does go. I think that Antonio's still got a future at West Ham. I think Skamaka hopefully has a future at West Ham. Depends who's going to be our boss. And we may just need to see what else is out there. But I do agree with the comment here. I do think we need to look at 2 centre-backs in the summer. I think that I completely agree with you, Mandy. I think 2 centre-backs is a big priority for us. I think if Moyes is in charge, he may be reasonably happy with the right-back position, as much as we might not agree with him, but I think he might be. I think centre-backs is going to be his priority. Centre-backs has been his priority for a long time, and when he brought Agerd in, he thought that was going to be resolving the problem, but nobody expected Dawson to leave so quickly. And Ogbonna had a really bad injury, and fair play to Ogbonna. He's come back from a bad injury, and like a fine wine, like a fine Italian wine, he has matured into a much better player as well. But at the end of the day, we need to get results, and we need to put the ball in the back of the net, and that's something we're struggling to do. That's why I think we can look at something else as well. Midfielder player after Dex goes, absolutely. I mean, that's probably numero uno, unless you can unearth something within our current system or Downs. You never know. Funny how Perkins is playing in the 21 second division and nowhere near the Leeds first team. Peter, yeah, it goes back to that whole kind of story about the youth players at the time. Perkins is a little bit different, though. I'll tell you why I think Perkins is a little bit different. West Ham were not happy about the Perkins deal, but I don't know if it's because they had faith in the player or they didn't like how he was tapped up. But I think when West Ham made the statement they did about Perkins leaving, there was an element of going, shit, we didn't really want him to leave. I think he was potentially the only one that West Ham really put up a fight for. If you think about all the other youth players, you never heard any sniffles around Alessi leaving. You never heard any other sniffles about Harrison Ashby leaving. You never heard any other sniffles about any of the other players leaving. But the one sniffle you heard about player leaving was Sonny Perkins. But you're right, mate. Interesting how he's not necessarily in and around there. What could be the making of someone like Sonny Perkins, though, is, and I don't doubt this for 1 second, is if they do get relegated, I think he'll be one of the first team names on the sheet for the championship. And that's where he probably could come into his own. I really do. And he could end up going on and being a Leeds legend. But of course, we don't know who's going to go down and who's going to stay up. Left back is probably our weakest position. Lofty's in the house. Evening, my fellow Hammers. Good to see you, Lofty. Thanks for joining us, mate. Listen, if you are new around here, we've got 5 minutes to kick off. Hit that subscribe button. Help the channel out. We're on the march towards 20,000 subscribers. We're in May, and I'm challenging us to get those 20,000 before the end of the year. I'm adamant we can. I think we can. If you are watching right now, hit that subscribe button. If it's red, you haven't subscribed. If it's grey, you've subscribed. Then there's a little bell notification beside it. Hit that bell notification. That will notify you when our shows do go live as well. We do have a membership program if you're interested. We are offering exclusive content out there as well. But also on top of that, you are entered into a prize draw every single month. And the prize draw is amazing. Like, we're giving you signed West Ham tops. We're giving you signed West Ham balls from the current squad. We're giving you some of the legends player signatures as well on really cool programs, on you name it. So if anyone's already won a prize from us in here, then you can also comment and let them know. But we're pushing a bit of the membership because we're going to have some really exciting stuff coming to you in the new year as well, which we are excited about. But if you are interested, then click on the membership as well. But we're coming to a couple of minutes before kickoff. So I'm going to go and get myself ready, and I'll be back exactly perfect timing for the old kickoff. I will see you in about 2 minutes. So I'm back just in time for the kickoff. Currently, West Ham are about to sing the national anthem. Obviously, it's the King's coronation this weekend. So if you've had many a party, then I hope you have enjoyed it. I'm just listening to just having a little shindig with the players. And you can hear them loud and proud and all the fans. Oh, Moisey's having a right good old sing-song, isn't he? Sun is shining over the London Stadium. And we are ready for kickoff. And lovely absorbed and well-respected national anthem by West Ham and the fans. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do this shit! Come on, West Ham! Come on, yours! Shut out well, the referee. West Ham, Manchester United about to kick off. Manchester United to kick off first. Three defeats in a row for West Ham. Can we put this to bed and change it and get ourselves safe for another season in the Premier League? Would make it mathematical, but I tell you what, it would push us some way to Premier League safety for this year if we can get a result. Kickoff has taken place, and Manchester United have the ball with Wan-Bissaka, and it's now gone through the middle of their central defenders. Oops, wrong one. It's the one. There you go. There you go. Just going to wait for this to catch up. Oh, West Ham, Antonio closing down De Gea there. Big clearance from Manchester United, and Declan Rice comes in, collects the ball down the left-hand side, skips by one Manchester United player. Benrahma plays it back to Paqueta. Benrahma back to Creswell. Paqueta again plays in Creswell. Creswell plays a nice football. Rice all the way back to Tommy Soucek, who plays the ball through to Aguirre, takes a touch at the edge of the centre circle, finds Paqueta, who switches play over to Tilo Kehrer on the right-hand side, collects the ball for West Ham on the halfway line. Kehrer keeps a hold of it, finds Bowen making a good run down the right-hand side. Kehrer makes a run, but Bowen keeps hold of it, finds Paqueta. Good bit of possession by West Ham. Good run from Soucek. Chip ball through to Kehrer down the right-hand side. Nice football from West Ham. He holds on to it. He does a back heel to Tommy Soucek. Good pass, good cross. Back post! Benrahma! Into the box! No one's there! Cleared! Come on, West Ham! Paqueta wins the ball back from West Ham. Benrahma out on the left-hand side. Benny still on the ball. Plays a nice ball through to Creswell. Chips into the box. Can't get it to anyone. It's a clearance from Manchester United. Benny wins the ball back again for West Ham. Declan Rice, Paqueta. Paqueta on the edge of the box. He tries to play the ball in front of Soucek, but Soucek makes the run early and can't get it. Ogbonna tries to jump in. Rashford goes through. Rashford now on the counter. Eriksen through the middle. Declan Rice comes back. Rashford shoots, and it's just over the bar. Holy shit, what a start to the game. My word. Literally, Augie committed to going in there for a tackle on Rashford. Rashford got the better of him. Bang, got to beat him for pace any day of the week and went on the attack. What a ball and what play that was from West Ham down the other end. Kehrer finds Soucek out the right-hand side. He crosses the ball in, back post. Benny did not expect it. Benny did not think he was going to get that ball. He did not think he was going to get that ball, and he did. And I think he caught him off guard. And if he hadn't, he may have actually put his foot through it as well, but he didn't. Though. Big ball upfield. Antonio wins the header. Good on him. He still holds on to it. Good hold up play. Takes it out wide, but it can't keep it in, and it goes out for a Manchester United throw in deep in their own half. Nice bit of pressure so far from West Ham. Manchester United have taken the throw in, playing the ball through the middle. Decent build-up play there, but cleared from Ogbonna all the way up the field. It's a bit of an awkward one. Antonio's chasing it, tries to keep it in, but it goes out for a goal kick. Evening, Anton. Good to see you, Linda. Thank you for joining us. Can't wait for another defeat. Come on, Craven. Rashford will rip our defensive part. Well, I'll tell you what, if West Ham do that again, jump in too early, that would be a problem. Got to watch the last fast turnover. Benny should have hit that. Same thing happened in the previous game. Lovely football by us. James Bong's in the house. Mickey Ruff 2-1 West Ham with no response to a dodgy penalty call from Moyes. Bowen piling the pressure on there. De Gea goes for, oh my word, Declan Rice collects the ball from a bad clearance from De Gea. Declan Rice strikes forward in the box. Oh, it takes a deflection off Deckers and it goes for a goal kick. Weghorst had to come back there for Manchester United. Declan Rice collects the ball from a crazy pass out from De Gea. He tries to go through the middle, literally hands the ball straight to Deckers. I tell you what, man, like even in youth football, the one thing you say is do not play the ball central like that. That is a ridiculous decision by him. The lucky Weghorst actually tracked back. He got the touch and whacked it onto Declan Rice's foot. De Gea again, man. I would be piling the pressure on De Gea. Left, right, and centre. Bang, he's hit the ball forward. Weghorst has done really well. Found the ball with Rashford, and it's a big up and over for West Ham. It's going to find its way into the box. I was going to say for Fabianski, but he's not come out to collect that. Creswell's had to play the ball back, and Fabianski's had to clear for West Ham up the field. Declan Rice wins the ball for us, though. But Manchester United back again, regain possession. Wan-Bissaka down the right-hand side, drives forward for them. Big cross into the box. Kira's there, heads the ball, and does really well just to get the ball out of the danger of the box and out for a Manchester United throw-in. Deep in the West Ham half, Fernandes takes it early. He finds Christian Eriksen out on the left. It's through the middle. It's back with Eriksen again. Shaw. Back with Shaw again, just in the halfway line. Fernandes drops in deep. Eriksen gets it. Eriksen's going to be in that kind of floating midfielder role. Ball's played back to Lindelof for Manchester United, who is in their own half, just in the edge of the centre circle. Paqueta starts to press slowly forward, but he plays the ball through to Shaw. Chips the ball forward, tries to get to Casemiro, but West Ham now on the break and on the counter. Paqueta drives forward, keeps going. What ball? Oh, no! It's a really good ball, but Antonio seems to be off balance and doesn't have the right stride in order to get forward. And if he would have latched onto that ball, my word, it was a good ball. It's a bit heavy, but a good ball. It's unlucky. Big another ball forward for Manchester United again. West Ham maintain possession again from that. Agerd with Bowen. Bowen finds Souček just over the halfway line. Bowen out on the right-hand side, cuts back into his left foot, drives Scott forward, skips by two players, tries a wide ball, but hits it straight to the Manchester United player. Now they're on the counter down the right-hand side. It's Anthony. Augie's there. Anthony fancies himself in that, puts it onto his left foot, goes to shoot. Who's that? Comes back, challenges it. Oh my God, it goes wide from a shot from distance from Bruno Fernandes. Someone comes in there and intercepts it for West Ham from Anthony, but it just parries out into the path of the Manchester United player. Ogbonna just can't get the legs there, can't get across. I think it's Jared Bowen. It is Bowen. And it's Bruno Fernandes shoots from outside the box, but Paqueta's got plenty of time again on the ball, coming over through the halfway line. Nice ball through the middle for Bowen to chase, bit too heavy, but Lindelof comes across and deals with it. De Gea clears for Manchester United. Good win of the ball from Thilo Kehrer. Plays it down onto the byline. Antonio chases it. Oh, he tries to keep it in. Looks like he was fouled, but it goes out for a goal kick. Probably chasing a lost cause there, but it is a goal kick to Manchester United. We need to capitalise on this start. Absolutely. I'm back. How's the first 5 minutes going? All right, actually. Yeah, very open game so far. I totally agree with you. We are pressing them deep as well, definitely. That shot, though, from Bruno Fernandes, like he hits it on the outside of his foot. Sorry, the inside of his foot and it curls. Manchester, honestly, I'd be pressurising De Gea all day long, man. Shoot from distance a couple of times, but West Ham have regained possession straight away. It's good intensity from the start. Declan Rice skips by Manchester United player straight away, feeds in Benrahma. Whoa, he tries a little bit of trickery down on that line, the touch line, but he can't keep it in, and it goes out for a Manchester United throw-in. So far, I'll say the energy coming from Deckers, man, hasn't given us any indication that he's not been well in the week. It's back now with Manchester United defence. West Ham pressing them very, very deep. Paqueta, the front man. Bowen starts to press. Paqueta again on Shaw. Fernandes through the middle. Casemiro plays the ball forward. Rashford. Wan-Bissaka got a bit of space down the right-hand side. Benrahma tracks back. Wan-Bissaka cuts the ball back. Finds Anthony, tries a bit of trickery on the edge of the box. Wan-Bissaka's on the ball again. Rashford sitting in a deep role in the midfield for Manchester United. Keeps the ball static. Eriksen comes in, plays a quick 1-2 with him. Rashford's got the ball again, switches play over. Bruno Fernandes, Eriksen on the edge of the box. Back to Bruno Fernandes for Manchester United. Wan-Bissaka makes a run, chips the ball forward to him, but he heads the ball back into play, and West Ham have regained possession. But we've headed the ball straight to Manchester United, and the ball is now back with the centre-back, Luke Shaw for Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes drops in deep, collects it, drives forward, tries the ball through the middle. Weghorst, heavy touch, but it finds its way over to the left back. Christian Eriksen comes in, collects the ball. Casemiro and Eriksen just playing a quick 1-2 with each other in the middle of the park. Nice ball through for Rashford. Great tackle from Agerd. Now it's gone back out. Milicia. Back. Eriksen in the midfield. 30 yards out. Plays it back to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw out wide. Left back. Manchester United. Rashford collects the ball out on the left. Shaw plays a quick 1-2 with him. Rashford still got it. Turns, looks at the goal. Holds on to it. Brings Bruno Fernandes into the game. Shaw. Back out. Milicia. Goes for a big ball up over the top. Wan-Bissaka makes the run. Weghorst hit it. Antony shoots from distance. Goes wide. So what's happened there is that we haven't really dealt with the ball getting put into the box when it looks like we should really do it. And Weghorst has just chested the ball into the path of Antony, who shoots, and it just goes wide. So we're riding our luck with their chances. We've had a couple of chances. Well, not have chances, but we've attacked them, but they've had 2 clear-cut chances. I call them big chances. Just running our luck there. We don't need to be doing that. We need to be dealing with any of the threats coming through. Fabianski with the goal kick for West Ham. 10 minutes gone. West Ham 0. Manchester United 0. Big clearance from Fabs. Up the field. Straight to Manchester United player. Antony drops deep, collects the ball. Weghorst makes a run. He collects it down the right-hand side. Holds on to it. Brings the game back into Antony. Antonio's there. Tracking back. Antony tries to take on everyone. But Ogbonna comes and collects it. Antonio gets it, and now away West Ham win a free kick deep in our own half. Casemiro fell. Antonio holding on to his knee. Good tracking back and good support there from Antonio as well. And he's done well to win. Do you know what? He's done well to win a free kick in that role. It's a free kick. A throw in, is it, to West Ham down the left-hand side? Paqueta drops in, collects it, finds a nice ball to Benny. Benny back to Crazy. Heavy ball for him, though. But Paqueta does win it and gets it back again, but loses possession there. And now it's in the middle of the park. Eriksen, Bruno Fernandes. Rashford makes a run. Agerd's got the pace to match him. Collects it and brings it to Thilo Kehrer. Thilo Kehrer plays the ball nice and early to Bowen. Oh, it's a great ball, but Bowen cannot control that under his foot. And now Manchester United are got the ball again with Bruno Fernandes, who switches play over to Wan-Bissaka. It's got loads of room out in that left-hand side of West Ham where Creswell is. Wan-Bissaka puts it onto his left foot. He brings Antony into play, plays the ball through to Weghorst. Heavy touch, but Antony regains possession. Onto his left foot again. Weghorst from the edge of the box. Plays it back to Eriksen. Malacia, Fernandes, Eriksen, Weghorst, Lindelof, Weghorst, all the way back to Shaw. Eriksen inside the centre circle for Manchester United. Milicia drives forward for Manchester United on the left-hand side, cuts back, plays in Eriksen, who's sitting in a deep roll again. 66% possession to Manchester United, 34 to West Ham in the first 12, 13 minutes. Lindelof plays in Shaw. Manchester United happy to keep hold of possession. Eriksen. This is typical West Ham. Paqueta starts to drop in a little bit deeper. Presses the defence. Lindelof puts the pressure on Wan-Bissaka. West Ham nearly regain possession again, though, but Wan-Bissaka's got the ball. Manchester United no further forward, still back in their defence, and starting to feel the pressure now from West Ham. Shaw takes a hold of it. Antonio's there marking him. Milicia plays back. Eriksen is now sitting in the centre-back position. Casemiro plays a quick 1-2 with Eriksen. He plays in Wan-Bissaka, who's now sitting in the centre-back position out there in the middle on the centre circle. Out wide. Lindelof. Back with Luke Shaw. Still in the Manchester United half. Deep in the Manchester United half. So as much as they're playing the ball sideways, there's not really any progressive football happening just now. It's going to go back to the keeper, and it has done. De Gea with the ball. Luke Shaw again. There's that kind of fine balance between West Ham pressing or just sitting in enough to cause a bit of a concern. Hence the reason they're only playing the ball sideways. Now Paqueta comes in. Antonio presses on to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw goes long. Finds Rashford. Nearly collides with Fernandes, but Rashford drives forward for Manchester United. He's still got the ball. Now he's in the West Ham half. Rashford tries to skip by Tommy Soucek. Paqueta there putting the pressure on. Eriksen Back with Rashford. Rashford turns centrally. Switches the play over to Anthony on the right-hand side. Creswell's there. What's he going to try and do? He's still got the ball. Tries to skip by him. Puts it onto his left foot. Finds space there. Ericsson. Again, curls a shot from outside the box. Just curls wide. I don't know how close that is. Let's just have a look and see how close that is. Very patient build-up play from Manchester United. And I said that they weren't really penetrating anything when they weren't. Let's see how close that is. Ericsson shoots from it. It's close. It's close. Cut yards wide. West Ham have got possession again with Paqueta, though. He switches play, but it gives it straight to Manchester United, but he wins it back again. So that'll do. Creswell drops in, collects the ball for West Ham, brings it back to Ogbonna. He's got plenty of time on the ball just inside the West Ham 18-yard box. He switches play over to Agerd. Agerd takes a touch on the ball, finds Fabianski, smashes the ball out wide right for Kira. Chests the ball down, brings it forward, finds Bowen, who's fouled, and West Ham free kick. Souček looks to take it early. Has he? He hasn't. It's still free kick to West Ham. Shaw with a push in the back. West Ham on the attack with Benrahma down the left-hand side. Benrahma cuts in. Antonio! Back heel! Oh, my word! Just goes across the face of the goal. Just something from absolutely nothing. Good ball in from Benny, and Antonio couldn't really do anything else there but throw a back heel to it. The fans now on the side. That's good. West Ham like that. Antonio plays the ball back to Creswell, back to Declan Rice. Deckers plays it back to Augie. Fabianski. Big clearance for West Ham up the field. Tries to find Tommy Souček. Wins the header. Finds Bowen. Clicks in, collects it. Drives forward. Switches play over to the left-hand side to Benny. Benny against Wan-Bissaka. Puts onto his right foot. He does. Chips it in. It's taking a deflection. De Gea tries to keep it in. It looks like it goes out for a corner. They're not going to blow for a corner. I thought that was a corner. His hand went out. Looked like it went out to bring it back in. But Weghorst is on the counter for Manchester United. Brings Bruno Fernandes in. Drives forward. Bruno Fernandes. Out wide. Rashford. Out on the left-hand side. Tilo Kira's there. Puts it onto his right foot. He's going to shoot like he always does. And it goes for the near post. And I think it hit the post outside of the post. Fabianski had it covered, though. These are one of the areas you need to watch with Rashford, don't you, though? Yeah, it just hits the outside of the post. I can't fault Kira there. I think Kira's done actually really well. I think Kira, De Gea did keep the ball in as well. West Ham down the attack down the left-hand side. Creswell plays the ball back. Augie plays the ball through. Antonio keeps driving, tries to kick the ball, but he's fouled. Referee's got to blow the whistle for that. Rashford's making a run. Augie's with him. Augie's having to mark deep on Rashford because Rashford can absolutely destroy him from pace. Big shot from distance from Fernandes, and it trickles wide for a West Ham goal kick. I'm really disappointed ref didn't give a foul on Antonio there, actually. He goes to unleash like a oh no. It's an air shot. I love you, Antonio, mate. I love you. Declan Rice collects the ball for West Ham, switches play over Tilo Kira on the right-hand side. Nice touchdown. Brings Paqueta back into play. He turns, brings the ball forward to Benny, who's going through the middle there now. Good, I like that, Benny. Creswell out on the left-hand side. Back to Benny. He's playing a more central role there. Paqueta's drove through with it. He collects it. He brings Declan Rice back into play. He's going to turn, put it onto the right side. He does. Finds Tilo Kira. Touches the ball. Jared Bowen's there. What's Tilo going to do? He plays it back to Jared Bowen. West Ham patient with a build-up play there. We can see it switching. Rice back to Agerd. Back to Rice again, just over the halfway line. West Ham had one attempt at goal to Manchester United 6. Agerd plays the ball through to Ogbonna. West Ham again patiently building up their possession here. Declan Rice comes in, collects the ball for West Ham just on the edge of the centre circle in our own half. Augie coming over the halfway line. Switches play over to Benny out on the left-hand side. Sitting in a really deep role. Antonio. Back to Augie. Augie plays the ball into Benny, who's sitting in a deep role. Creswell further ahead of him. Plays the ball. Nice ball through to Antonio. Tries to take on the defender. It's a heavy touch. He's going to keep it in. Oh, I don't know. I think he has. No, he's not. He's kept it in. But now Benny's won the ball back for West Ham. Antonio's done really well. Kept that ball in. Paqueta with the ball. Ah, Creswell did not make the run. Oh, it did go out for a goal kick. Yeah, it was out. Goal kick. Manchester United happy to just sit and hold the ball again with De Gea, but I'd be pressing him. He pings the ball forward. Veghorst to win the header, but he doesn't. Souček wins it. Oggy collects the ball, plays it down into the path of Rice, who slips, but wins the ball back well. He's on the ground. Oggy's got it. Tommy Souček out wide. Creswell brings it back into the right-hand side to Gerd. He drives forward over the halfway line, brings the ball back into Thilo Kehrer. Oggy's back there to support him, but he plays the ball forward. Paqueta drops his shoulder and drives forward. But I love Benrahma out in the middle there. I love it. Go on, Benny. He loses the ball. He does lose the ball. I'm a bit frustrated, but Benny's kind of coming into the middle a bit more now. I'm intrigued to see what's happening here because that's the second or third time he's been out on that middle, in the middle stretch. It's like when we go forward, Benny moves into the middle, or he's just got that free line central midfield role or that midfield role. Big switch play there from Ericsson. Finds Bruno Fernandes out on the left-hand side. Thilo Kehrer there. About 40 yards out on the touchline. 30 yards out on the touchline. Alicia finds Casemiro. Tries a nice ball through. It's too heavy and goes out for a West Ham goal kick. We'll take that any day of the week. "22 minutes gone. West Ham 0, Manchester United 0. What do you think so far? Leave your comments in the chat, please. Manchester United throw in their own half. Militia. Back with Luke Shaw. I've got it up here. Gomez. It's 0-0. Manchester United got the ball in their own half with Casemiro. He switches play over to Wan-Bissaka. It's a heavy ball. Wan-Bissaka keeps it in, no, just on the halfway line. Drives forward, finds Anthony. Wan-Bissaka makes overlapping run. Anthony brings it back. Casemiro finds Veghorst in the middle of the park. He plays it into Wan-Bissaka. Anthony makes the run out the right-hand side. He collects the ball. He's going to cut in and put the pressure on to Creswell. Plays the ball through the middle. Oggy does enough to clear it. Benny keeps the ball in and plays it up the field. Antonio comes back to try and win the ball. Oh, he's done really well. Paqueta. Oh, Paqueta's tried to play the ball through to Antonio and slipped and just couldn't get it through there in time. Rice goes up, big over, up and under. Bowen to chase. Not bad, but Antonio's won it. Play out wide right! Antonio! Oh, Antonio's got to play out right. He's got to play it out right. Thilo Kehrer had time and space on the fucking ball if he'd played out there. He's tried to cut back and do the hardest thing that a player can do and try to find bloody Bowen or Paqueta. I can't even know, but Thilo Kehrer was free on the right-hand side. Aguerd's done really well down in that touchline, right in the corner flag, and done one over on Rashford. Now the ball's with Oggy. Rice has come back in deep to collect the ball. Souček. Yeah, Benny's every time West Ham in possession now, Benny's coming through the middle, which is what we should be doing. Creswell drops in, collects the ball out on the left, heads the ball forward. Benny comes back out wide to collect it, but they've dispossessed West Ham. Anthony's got the ball in the middle of the park now. He drives forward, Tries the ball through to Bruno Fernandes. Veghorst. It's gone football. Wan-Bissaka. Back to Anthony. Back to Wan-Bissaka on the edge of the box out the right-hand side. Anthony on his left foot. Shoots from distance. Tries to curl it round. Doggy clears with his head. Paqueta wins that. And he's going to get stuck in again. He's got no fear whatsoever. And he's fouled. Antti Lukira comes back there. And they collectively work. And he's dropped. And he's power dropped by Milicia. And it's a free kick to West Ham. I fucking love Paqueta, man. He's got no fear whatsoever. What are you talking about cars for? What have I missed? What have I missed? No, I made it sound like he should have passed it. Not done that. He should have passed it. The other way, not to bloody the player on the left, the harder one. Ball's gone back with De Gea. Luke Shaw just on the edge of the 18-yard box in the Man United half. Slow, patient. Ball back with De Gea. Lindelof. Big ball forward, tries to find Rashford. Again, does really well with the header until Lukira clears. Jared Bowen's done really well. Antonio gets stuck in. Benny comes in through the middle, collects it. He's one-on-one. There's a player there. What's he going to do? Shoots! Yeah! 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 Yes! Benny! De Gea spills in. It goes into the back of the net. Benrahma 1-0 West Ham! I tell you what. I tell you what. Yes! Benrahma through the middle. I don't care. He shoots early. De Gea should do better. But the point of the matter is he hits the fucking target. He hits the target. Puts the pressure on. When Benny's through the middle, that's what we want to see. That's where we want to see him. He turns. He's got pressure. Players come. He just finds that little pocket. I'm not going to lie to you. De Gea should save it. De Gea should absolutely save it. But what Benny does is he shoots, catches him off guard slightly. He does. He's done it in a weird angle. He's had to nip it round Lindelof. Basically, what Benny's done is he's shot when he's thinking, I'm going to lose the ball, so I'm going to hit the target. And West Ham have put the ball into the back of the net and made it 1-0 at home against Manchester United. Yes, you've heard me right. West Ham 1, Manchester United 0, thanks to a Benrahma goal. Technically, you're going to look at that and you're going to go, absolutely, De Gea needs to 1,000,000% save that. He does. What I will say to you is, though, Benny goes one-on-one, two players get back, and he's got no other choice but to at least hit the target. He's playing an essential role when West Ham go on the attack, and he's effective. He's extremely effective. That is the Benrahma. That's where I want to see Benrahma. That will do him the world of good to get a goal from open play as well, shooting from distance. 1-0 West Ham. Oh, it's... There you go. There you go. There you go. Big ball forwards. Augie clicks the ball. Plays it out wide left. I'm really sorry. I get it. Every pundit will look at De Gea, but you've got to give credit to Benny, considering he's gone one-on-one. Two players have come back. Lindelof stepped in front of the goalkeeper. He's 25 yards out. At that point, there's nothing else on for him. There's no other player there for him. What's he going to do? He's got to hit the target. And what does he do? He makes it at least difficult for De Gea, catches him off guard, shoots when you least expect it. That's what he's done. He shot when nobody expected it. So it's caught De Gea off guard. To me, De Gea should still be on his feet. That's the problem. He's dived and he can't get a strong enough palm to it, and it trickles over his hand. Bad goalkeeping, but Benny did amazing to get a decent shot away there for 100%. I totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. Rashford, though. Veghorst comes back, collects the ball. Benny's done really well there to win possession back. Souček plays the ball forward. Antonio out on the left-hand side. Bowen makes the run early. Antonio's driving forward for West Ham. Antonio still got the ball, crosses it in. Finds Bowen! Shoots! Oh, it takes a deflection and goes into the hands of De Gea. Unlucky. De Gea disperses the ball nice and early to Fernandes. Tilo Kehrer comes back. That's a fucking brilliant tackle from Tilo. Come on, son! Brilliant tackle from Tilo. Paqueta. What a track back that was from Tilo. That's what we want. That's what we want. Paqueta brings in Tilo Kehrer. Yeah, you can hear the fans, man. No wonder. I've got goosebumps. Paqueta. It's the fight. It's the determination. It's the never say die attitude. That's what we want all the game, though. All the game. Bowen looks like he's fouled. The ball goes out and Man United play on with a throw in. I just don't get that. Anyway, Christian Eriksen with the ball deep in the Man United half. Rashford drops in deep, collects it, plays it back to Christian Eriksen. Plays the ball forward straight to Toby Souček's head. Bowen puts the pressure on. Luke Shaw. Bowen's there. Plays it back to De Gea. Press. I don't understand why they don't press him as much. I don't get it. Press him. I would be all over De Gea, man. All over him. Back with Luke Shaw, just on the edge of the 18-yard box in the Man United half. Casemiro drops in, plays it back to Luke Shaw again. Alicia. Lindelof for Man United, just over the halfway, the 18-yard box. Alicia drives forward, plays into Casemiro, turns, plays it forward again, finds Christian Eriksen over the halfway line, plays out wide left to Fernandes. Plays the ball through, Casemiro makes the run. Switches play over to Wan-Bissaka. Clearance from Benrahma. He does well. Straight back to Casemiro, though. Anthony drops in. He collects the ball, plays it back. Heavy ball back to Luke Shaw. Can't keep hold of it. Goes back into the Man United half. Lindelof just on the edge of the centre circle in the Man United half, over the halfway line now. Plays it out wide right to Wan-Bissaka. Anthony drops in deep, collects the ball for Man United. He switches play completely, tries to find Eriksen. And Bowen does his defensive duties well, heads the ball. Eriksen's collected it out on the left-hand side. Eriksen still got it for Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes onto his right foot through the middle. Shoots from distance. Oh, just hits the post. Anthony just hits the post again. He shoots from absolutely nothing, about 30 yards out, 25 yards out, puts his laces through it, takes a deflection. It takes a deflection. I'm trying to see if Fabianski had that covered. Should be a corner. Don't know if they gave that a corner. They did, yeah. Manchester United, it's the first corner of the game. The Manchester United take it short with Anthony. Tries to find Rashford, but Bowens wins the header. It's back to Rashford, though. He plays it all the way back to the centre circle. Rashford with the ball out on the left-hand side for Man United. Does a no-look pass. Oh, my God. Fabianski comes out, commands it, and wins the ball back. The ball finds its way through to Wan-Bissaka. I don't know how, but you fully expect the keeper to come out there and put the pressure on. Good commanding presence there from Fabianski. Aguerd plays the ball into Tilo Kehrer. Kehrer keeps a hold of it. Puts onto his right foot, switches play, finds Creswell. He's done well. He really has. I was a bit like, what are you doing there, Kehrer? But he's done well because he was forced under a lot of pressure from quite a lot of Manchester United players. Bowen drops in. Benny goes with a half volley. Switch play, finds Antonio. He's driving. He collects the ball so well on Milicia. Oh, Milicia comes in and wins the tackle. I think he actually hits the ball off Antonio and it goes out for a goal kick. Good work rate from Antonio down that right-hand side, man. Never in any doubts he was going to win that. It was a second touch. It was a great tackle from Milicia and it hits the ball off Antonio. It goes out for a goal kick to Manchester United. Good work rate, though, from Antonio down that right-hand side, which is what we want, of course. Anton, dearie me, my ticket. I'm sorry, mate. It was a great tackle, mate. It really was. Gomez, I don't think West Ham with the prize. Can't keep letting Anthony shoot on his left foot. You're right. Could see you did. Hope you're well. Mikey, yeah, absolutely, mate. Eriksen plays the ball into Luke Shaw. Milicia down the left-hand side. West Ham just slowly putting the pressure on. back with De Gea. Paqueta starts to get called into Lindelof. Lindelof keeps a hold of it, puts Wan-Bissaka straight under pressure. Lindelof drives forward. Good tackling back. West Ham win ball back possession deep in the Man United half. Benrahma's now got the ball down the left-hand side. Cuts into his right foot with Paqueta. Takes a heavy touch. He loses it. Bowen comes back, tries to win it, but Weghorst drops deep, collects the ball from Man United, turns, runs at West Ham, coming over the halfway line, tries to play the ball through. Declan Rice wins the ball back for West Ham, skips by Weghorst, plays the ball through the middle to Bowen. He drops in. I love what's happening here right now, and I'll explain that in a minute. Come back to that in a minute. Creswell, Benrahma, Bowen's through the middle, Benny on the ball on the edge of the box, crosses it into the back post, but it's clear from Manchester United to the edge of the box with Tommy Soucek. He brings the ball down, plays in Thilo Kehrer on the right-hand side. Thilo Kehrer plays the ball back to Agerd. Listen, what's happening right now is every time West Ham are on the attack, Bowen, down, depending on what side we're on, Bowen cuts in through the middle. He's doing it like clockwork. And then on the other side, every time West Ham are on the attack, Benrahma comes into the middle. It's really effective in piling shed load of pressure on pressure. Oh, that's a bad tackle. That's a foot. Oh, that's a bad tackle. That's kind of like on his where his Achilles is. It's a high foot, man. That's an ankle breaker. It's an ankle breaker. Hope you're well, Mikey, mate. Hope you're well. Why is the why is the time going by so slowly? Come on, how did Genk do today? Oh, sorry to hear that, mate. Do you know what? I feel really bad, mate. I don't actually ask you how your original team are doing, mate. So I hope they're really sorry about that. Ah, right, Mandy, you got a bet on. Is that what it is? I'm really surprised they didn't take that to VAR, that tackle from Alicia. Big header from West Ham. Lindelof clears it. Oggy wins it. Casemiro wins it. Ericsson wins the header. Now it's Anthony down the right-hand side coming over the halfway line. He's going to take on Creswell. He skips by Creswell. Declan Rice is there, though. Anthony's still on the ball. Brings Wan-Bissaka into play. Finds Anthony out the right-hand side. Tries to chip the ball over Paqueta, who wins it from his chest. Uses his strength. He's felled off the ball, but Anthony wins the ball, though. Play on. Casemiro on the edge. Fernandez. Oh, Bowen's done his defensive duties really well. I thought the ball was falling into the path of a Man United player deep in the West Ham box, but Jared Bowen is cut in and done. Fucking brilliant. Anthony has just literally boshed Paqueta out of the way. He can't keep his balance. Everyone thought it was a foul, but it wasn't, and it's play on. Manchester United got the ball now, back in their own half. I know, mate. I know, but I know. Craven, because Mikey here, our good friend Mikey, is actually a Ghent fan and started supporting West Ham when we played them last year in the Europa League. Has become a massive West Ham fan through it, and I love it. Benrahma now down the left-hand side, driving forward for West Ham. Paqueta's made the overlapping run. He collects the ball for West Ham. Back heel into the path of Benrahma. It's unlucky. He's such a clever footballer. He really is. Even though we didn't get the ball there, it's such a clever thinking, isn't it? Casemiro plays in. Rashford is dropped deep just in the halfway line. Finds Wan-Bissaka is in the edge of the centre circle. He drives forward for Manchester United. Plays it into the path of Casemiro. Or Rashford, sorry. Rashford shoots from distance. It goes wide. Nothing really to do, but I tell you what, I'm happy with that. That's what you want him doing all day long. I'm still here. Second goal from open play in the Premier League all season from side Benrahma. Hi. Kids have just come back in. Go.
Come on, Giants!
Luke Shaw pings the ball forward. Taylor Cura slips. Rashford takes a heavy touch. Agard's there. Taylor Cura wins the header.
On,
Bowen,
Giants.
Antonio, but it's a foul on a Man United player and it's a free kick to Manchester
Come
United.
on, Giants! Come on, you Lions! Come on, you Lions!
Go for a shower. Come back down before we go to bed. Oh, it really was. I'm sorry I never mentioned that at the start, but unfortunately, Phil Park's daughter died. Really sad. Really, really sad. So, for anyone that doesn't know, Phil Parks is one of West Ham's legends goalkeeper. Questionably, many fans' favourite West Ham goalkeeper as well. You are a very, very valued member. Manchester United with the ball. Luke Shaw just over the halfway line. Lindelof. Out wide to Wan-Bissaka, just inside the West Ham half. Anthony plays a 1-2 with Wan-Bissaka, who's still got the ball, cuts into his left foot, brings Eriksen into play. Bruno Fernandes, Wan-Bissaka in a bit of space. Out wide right. Anthony on the ball for Man United, puts it onto his left foot as usual, cross it in, back post. Rashford's there, wins the header, comes to the near post, and Fabianski with a routine catch for West Ham. Was who unwell? Oh, sorry, his daughter. I don't actually know the thing. Anton, I don't need subtitles when your kids are on the mic, unlike when you speak. Cheers, PRV. And we have a Skevy, an 80k Larnaca fan who's starting West Ham supporters separate chapter. We're a massive craving. Skevy, you're a legend, mate. We need to get you on the channel as well, don't we? We really do. Wan-Bissaka drives forward for West Ham. Creswell clears it for Manchester United throw in deep in the West Ham half. Wan-Bissaka drops in, collects the ball for Man United, plays it back in the path of Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw goes long, finds Bruno Fernandes, chases it, but Fabianski comes out and commands that box well. He commands that box well, he does. What happens with Fabianski in the summer? Interested in it. What happens? What will happen with Fabianski in the summer? Is this going to be his last few home games, his last 4 or 5, maybe 6, 7 games, depending if we get through to the final of the Europa Conference League? Antonio with great hold-up play for West Ham. Takes it out wide left. Keeps a hold of it, but does lose possession in the end. He needs to maybe disperse that ball a little bit earlier. Vekhorst drops in deep, collects it. Ball's into the path of Malaysia, just coming over the halfway line on the left-hand side. Bruno Fernandes, Malacia tries to do a 1-2. Tilo Kira's there. He keeps it in. Agard comes and collects it. It's gone over the line. It's a West Ham throw-in. More than merrier. Superstar, don't be saying stuff like that because you will get banned. I have to give you a warning for that because people hate it when people do that, especially if it's not true. You can't do that, mate. Come on. Lindelof drives forward for Man United over the centre circle, plays it out wide right. Wan-Bissaka back to Christian Eriksen on the edge of the centre circle. Eriksen. Shaw. Eriksen. Wan-Bissaka out wide right. Eriksen's dropped deep in the Man United half. Fernandes plays out Rashford out in the left back position, takes a deflection off Kieran, goes out for a Man United throw in. Coming up to the halfway point. Don't know how many minutes of injury time. Added time. Luke Shaw plays it into the path of Eriksen down the left-hand side. Malaysia. 1 minute of added time. Malaysia keeps the ball in for Manchester United, plays it all the way back to Christian Eriksen. So deep in the Man United half again. Big ball forward from him. Taylor Kira comes back, collects the ball really well, finds it into the path of Declan Rice, chips the ball forward for Jared Bowen to chase. Luke Shaw comes over, heavy touch, tries to chip the ball back, but Paqueta comes back in there, collects it. He drops his shoulder, drives forward, tricks in Weghorst, still drives forward. Oh, it's a nice ball through for Benny Shits. Oh my word, Benny! Oh, handball! It's going to go to VAR. It's got to go to VAR. It has got to go to VAR. It's been checked. Fernandes, Wan-Bissaka, it's got to be checked. That's got to be a handball. What a ball from Paqueta. Benrahma shoots. De Gea saves it. Benrahma hits the ball and it looks like it goes off the hands of Lindelof. Eriksen on the edge of the box. Left foot. Straight to the path of Fabianski. The players are going mental. Let's have a look here. Oh. It hits the hand. It's a handball! It's a handball! It's got to be a handball. Look how dangerous the dangerous position. It's a handball. It's an awkward position. No clear and obvious error. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Yes, all right. Man United VAR. For me, it's a Stonewall penalty, to be brutally honest with you. Anyway, it's West Ham 1, Manchester United 0 at half-time, thanks to a very good goal from Benrahma. People will say, and I agree with them, De Gea should do a lot better. But Benrahma has so much work to do. What's happening is West Ham are getting down the left-hand side or getting down the right-hand side. But what you're getting is Benrahma dropping in the middle when we attack one side and Bowen coming in from the right into the middle when we attack down the other side. Bowen collects the ball. Sorry, Benrahma collects the ball. He goes one-on-one with the defender. Two other defenders get back. Lindelof steps in front of Benrahma. Benrahma is about to lose possession, so thought, I'll put my foot through it. He finds that little pocket. I don't know why De Gea's on the ground. He has to dive and he can't get enough of his strength. It wasn't even a powerful shot. So it's a bad defensive duties there, of course, from Manchester United. But West Ham do go 1-0 up. And controversy at the end there. Definitely was controversy. For me, it was a handball. But they're never going to give that anyway. Hands in the way, definite handball. Corrupt VAR. VAR cheating us once again. VAR is fucking corrupt as usual. VAR's checking the badge. VAR is a complete and utter joke. I don't understand that. You know, that's the way his hand was. That's the way his hand was, and he looks and he kind of So it's not a penalty. Why? I don't understand. How can VAR say it's not a clear penalty? It hit his arm and he knocked it straight down. Cleared down, cheating VAR, especially in the 6-yard box, 8-yard box, whatever, 6-yard box. I mean, it's ridiculous. Stonewall penalty. Anyway, listen. Give this joke a thumbs up for a great first half commentary. Thank you very much, Howard. I do appreciate your kind words as well. Where's Peter for my kind words? Listen, I'm going to go and enjoy my halftime. I'll be back. I'm going to go to the toilet, get myself a little snack, and we'll get ourselves sorted back for the second half. So join me back here for the second half, and we'll get chatting and having a good old chinwag about the second half. Fingers crossed we can go get 3 points. Come on, you. Back on and back on and back on. Just wait for that to catch up. Fabianski with a big clearance for West Ham up the right hand side. Antonio drops in, collects it. Out wide to Bowen. Plays it back. Gerd chips the ball forward for West Ham. Cleared. Paqueta comes back, wins the ball back for West Ham. Creswell. Oh, Antonio tries to win the ball back there. Manchester United on the attack. Benrahma wins it. Yeah, he is. Yeah. Paqueta does really well on the ball. It's unbelievable from Paqueta. It's causing them so many problems. Benny down the left-hand side. Benny's going to cross the ball in. Antonio front post. It's cleared from Manchester United. Out for a West Ham throw-in. You did, didn't you? Crazy. Paqueta. Oh, it's too high. It goes out for a Manchester United throw-in deep in their own half. Wan-Bissaka on the ball. He drives forward, plays the ball up top. Rashford heavy touch. Paqueta. What a touch that is from Declan Rice. Sorry, Benrahma. Plays in Antonio down the left-hand side. He drives at Manchester United. Still got it. Benny's behind him, chips it forward, and it's a good corner. He's won a good corner there. Antonio has good work rate down the left-hand side. Driven at the defender. Tried to cross it in with the left foot. Wan-Bissaka clears it out, and it's a West Ham corner. Time for West Ham set pieces to get back to normal in it. First corner of the night for West Ham. Declan Rice on the corner. Big ball into the mix. Back post. Wins the header. Oh, he went down to the ground, but Benny's won it on the edge of the box. Back heels it. Keeps it. Left foot shot. Oh, it takes a deflection. Agard. It was Bowen. I don't know who it is. Such a save from De Gea. On the edge of the box. Shot. Block. It's going to go out for another West Ham corner. I could not tell from that there. Just sit there just now, please. Gerd wins that header. It's Tommy Soucek at the back post. Smashes it. De Gea saves it. Comes out to the edge of the box, and it's a Gerd takes a shot, tries to curl it round, and it goes out for another corner. Pressure West Ham. Under pressure Manchester United. Ning swinger. It is. Into the mix. Goes skips over the head of a Gerd. Must be a yard over of the Gerd's head.
Come on, you Lions.
Look, a Gerd. Oh, it's unlucky. Tries to jump up over the defenders. De Gea plays it short. It's going to be played short. Luke Shaw. De Gea. Mila, leave it alone, please. Come on. Manchester United on the attack. Ball's Fernandez out wide. Wan-Bissaka down the right-hand side. Cuts back in. I don't know how he's found it. Declan Rice has blocked it. Shot from distance. Takes another deflection. Cleared from West Ham. And it's Benny's breaking. Benny's there. Benny's still got it. Paqueta's made the run. Oh, it's unlucky. Tries to find Antonio. If he'd have got it, looks like it's cleared out for a corner. De Gea saved it. Going out for a corner. It's gone out for a throw into West Ham deep in the Man United half. Benny tries to find the vision and tries to get the ball across to... Oh, what is going on with my timer? A throw into West Ham, but the player just intercepts it in time and the ball can't get through to Antonio, who would have been 1-on-1 with the keeper there. Throw into West Ham. Tilo Kira with the long one. He goes long. What a weapon of a throw that is. Souček wins the header. Antonio on De Gea. I spilled it. Oh! Oh, he's given a free kick. Why is he giving a free kick for that? It's going to be getting checked. I tell you what, this is getting checked. I don't think there's as much contact as he thinks. Souček wins the ball. Let's have a look here. There's no way that's a foul, man. There's no way. He's just standing his ground. There's no way. They're not gonna give it because he's got a leading hand. It's the fact his arm's up. They're not gonna give the goal. It's not enough for him to go down. They've not given it. Man United now on the breaking attack there with Alicia. Weghorst in the middle. Bit of a confusion there. Weghorst comes out better though. Plays the ball through. Souček does well to play the ball back to Fabianski, but I would expect Fabianski to come out. Antonio gets pushed, wins the header, and he is screaming at the referee, why is that not a foul? Why is that not a foul? Because it is a foul. Act surprised. I know. Not given. I know. Wow. I know. Manchester United got the ball down the left-hand side. Plays it infield. Bruno Fernandes out on the left-hand side. Still got it. West Ham got bodies back, though. On right foot. Back to Christian Eriksen through the middle. Ball through. Rashford. West Ham done so well. Tilo Kira's played brilliant so far. 53 minutes in. He's managed all the threats going down that side so far. And it's a West Ham throw in. Ten Hag is speaking to Martial. Looks like Martial is coming on. West Ham on the attack now with Benrahma down the left-hand side. Benrahma tries to play it early, but it's intercepted and it goes out for a West Ham throw-in. Antonio does really well. Paqueta, though, coming through, tries to play an up and over for Jared Bowen to chase right to the corner flag. Jared Bowen's got the pace to hits the corner flag, goes out for a throw-in. Martial coming on. Ball getting played down the corner flag for Man United. West Ham come in deep though with Tommy Souček and wins the ball. Goes out for Man United throw in. No, not just now, little one. No, you can touch like that. It's fine. Man United playing the ball out from the back. Christian Eriksen. Rashford touches it onto Weghorst, cuts inside, plays the ball forward. Wan-Bissaka, they're on the counter. Wan-Bissaka driving forwards, cuts inside to the middle. Weghorst from distance. A routine save there from Fabianski. Ball comes onto the edge of the box. Weghorst shoots. Just hits it really kind of directly at Fabianski. Kind of jumps a little bit. Ogbonna chips it forward. Be back in 2 seconds. Back. Ball gets played down to the left-hand side. Malaysia to chase. Got the ball. Cuts inside. Still got it. Taylor Kerr stands up to him really well. There's no way that's a foul. There is no way that's a foul. Is he given a free? Vekhorst coming off for Manchester United and Martial coming on. So bringing on a bit of pace and get West Ham's defence. Throw into West Ham, deep in the Man United half. Throw in. Antonio on the edge of the box, chips it back, tries to find Benny. Wan-Bissaka clears it. Declan Rice brings it into Creswell. Creswell down the left-hand side with Benny. Benny one-on-one with Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka down there. Puts it onto his right foot. Plays it back to Creswell. Creswell back to Deckers. Deckers drives forward down the left-hand side. Nice ball through to Creswell. Takes it early. Cleared from Lindelof. Benny's back in. Collects it for West Ham. No. Benny plays it through. Declan Rice. What are you going to do? Edge of the box. No one's there. Gets put across the goal with no West Ham players there. Oh, God. Declan Rice just drives into the box and just can't do it. Oh, my God. It's just crying out for someone to be there. Just tap the ball into the back of the net. Again, plays the ball into Paqueta. Oh, Bona. Creswell. Up the line. Benny tries to dummy it. Wan-Bissaka collects it. Does well. Brings the ball into play. Casemiro. Martial drops deep. Collects it. Tries to find Bowen. Intercepts though. Tommy Souček intercepts again. And Paqueta plays the ball into the path of Bowen, who's going to tack down the right-hand side. Bowen's got two other men with him, but there's plenty of Man United players back there. He's still got the ball with Bowen. He's going to find Paqueta on the edge of the box. Paqueta's going to shoot. Oh, I tell you what. He must have put his lace through it, and it was like that kind of spinny ball. It was kind of dipping up and down. I didn't know it. It did go over the bar, good 4 yards over the bar, but I thought, I tell you what, it looked like it was going to have a little dip. Oof. Decent attempt from Paqueta. Martial in deep, collects the ball, plays in Rashford. Rashford plays the ball back. Lindelof's got the ball for Manchester United, back to his partner in crime, Luke Shaw. Drops deep into Christian Eriksen. Malaysia. 5 attempts in the second half from West Ham to Man United's 2, compared to the first half, which was 11 to Man United to West Ham's 4. Martial drops in deep, brings in Rashford into the game, into the left-hand side. He's sitting deep as well. Just keeping the ball static. Thilo Kehrer standing up to him. Thilo Kehrer has done, honestly, he has done immense there to take the ball off of my Rashford. Man United have regained possession again, but got to give a massive shout out to Thilo Kehrer so far. Casemiro tries to play the ball through, blocked from Tommy Souček. Casemiro with a second chance again. Rashford, Casemiro. Casemiro out left. Malaysia finds Rashford. Tommy Souček blocking it. Thilo Kehrer there helping him. Oh, it's a foul, West Ham. Yes, free kick to West Ham. Thilo Kehrer intercepting again and again and again and again. Declan Rice, man, puts the ball into his left foot. His 6-yard box. skips around another player, tries to cross it in. De Gea takes it. Tell you what, I didn't realise De Gea took a touch on that. If it doesn't, Antonio's put that ball in the back of the net. Ball flicked on for Jared Bowen to chase down the left-hand side. Malaysia tries to keep it in. He does. Bowen's piling the pressure on. Malaysia plays the ball into Luke Shaw, clears it straight to West Ham. No, Paqueta keeps the touch, drives, plays the ball back. Augie is going to switch play over to Creswell out on the left-hand side, just on the halfway line. He drives inwards, keeps a hold of it, plays the ball into Agerd on the edge of the centre circle. He's going to turn around, play it back to Augie. Augie's probably going to turn around, play the ball back to Fabianski, which he does. Fabianski takes a touch, puts it on his right foot, and smashes the ball up the field for West Ham. Paqueta wins that ball in the middle of the park, chests it down, drives forward, turns, keeps driving, keeps going, plays the ball into the path of Antonio down the left-hand side. Antonio drives in, keeps driving inside the box. He's got one-on-one with Bissaka. Oh, it's a clearance there, but Paqueta collects the ball, still got it, crosses it in. Back post, Tommy Suchek smashes it. Hits the side netting. Oh, my God. I tell you what, man. I love Paqueta. I love Paqueta. He is absolutely a phenomenal footballer. He is a phenomenal footballer. His vision, his ability. Tommy Suchek on the half volley. I tell you what, he hits the outside of the post inside netting. It's unlucky from West Ham. Casemiro, ball through the middle. Ogbonna clears it, finds its way into the path of Wan-Bissaka down the right-hand side. He drives forward for Man United. Back into Bruno Fernandes through the middle. He drives forwards. Paqueta intercepts the ball. He's just everywhere. He is unbelievable. His energy, his engine is just phenomenal. Malaysia up over the top. Finds Fernandes, who tries to hit it first time. Misses it completely. Tries to cross it into the middle box. Agerd clears it. Wan-Bissaka heads the ball into the box. Tommy Suchek can't clear it properly. But Kira's done brilliant as well. Lindelof, 30 yards out, switches play. Goes over the top of Suchek. Martial out there on the left-hand side. Cuts into his right foot. Cleared again from Tommy Suchek. Warriors, man. Warriors finds the ball into the path. Paqueta it doesn't. Wan-Bissaka clearance from Suchek. Suchek's getting stuck in as well. Antonio's dropping in deep. Martial on the edge of the box. Tries to find Rashford, steps on the ball, falls to the ground. Suchek gets the ball, clears for West Ham. Jared Bowen, brilliant, finds Antonio, doesn't overstep. I don't know how Antonio gets out of that. I do not know how Antonio is driven forward. He's still got it. Disperse it. He's going for it. Ref! He's pulled him down blatant. Yellow card. Absolutely. I tell you what. Antonio has just absolutely terrorised them from our half. Wan-Bissaka, I gets an edge of a touch on it. He's going to get a yellow card for that because he's like a scissor tackle. But if he just looks up, there's no way, to be fair to Antonio, there's no way he can feed that ball into Benrahma. He's free out on the left-hand side, but there's no way he can feed that ball into Benny. But yellow card on Wan-Bissaka. Last-ditch tackle to stop Antonio because he was driving through fucking everyone, wasn't he? Great play from Antonio. .64 minutes gone. West Ham free kick. Tilo Kira on the ball. Paqueta makes an early run. Back post. Oh, Suchek's gone down, but Benny's got the ball, though, right on the edge of the box. Right foot, cross in, back post. Antonio head down. Oh, it's clear from Manchester United. Oh, my God. And it's back into the path of the West Ham team again, though. On the end of it. On halfway line, can't even speak. Creswell drives forward for West Ham, finds Benrahma down the left-hand side. Creswell's made the run. Benny's got the ball, plays in the ball to Cressy. Cressy goes first time, takes the deflection, and De Gea collects the ball. I cannot cope. West Ham have won the ball back again from Benny. Oh, it's great play down the left-hand side to Creswell. Creswell crosses it in, back post, Antonio. He leaves it. Paqueta's got the ball, though. Paqueta's on the edge of the box. Paqueta, what are you going to do with it, son? Shoots! Oh, it's a diving head. Takes a deflection. Oh, it takes a deflection. I don't know if it's off a West Ham player. And he cannot put the ball on target. They're struggling. They cannot deal with Paqueta. He is everywhere on the park. He's on the left. He's in the middle. He's on the right. And he's becoming so effective. Oh my God, it's Antonio. He tries to put his head down and steer it in towards goal. Antonio's piling the pressure on De Gea. Suchek's at the back post, diving header, but it goes out wide. Creswell tries to win a header back, getting stuck in again. Martial, keep our heads up, West Ham, keep playing what we're doing. Rashford out on the left-hand side, got space on the ball. Kira's there. Watch the player through the middle. Rashford does a few step overs, brings Malaysia, and it's gone out. It's gone out. Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, it's out. And he still can't score. He tries to take a shot, and it's out anyway. I don't know if I'd make us. I don't know if I'd make a sub right now. Thank you, Marvin, mate. Thank you. Big ball forwards from West Ham. Christian Eriksen plays the ball back. Lindelof. De Gea comes out. Lindelof keeps it. Antonio piling the pressure on. Lindelof still got the ball. Plays it out wide right. Wan-Bissaka plays the ball through to Lindelof. He's looking confused, panicking. Antonio's there. Casemiro plays the ball nice and early to Martial. Driving forward for Man United over the centre circle. Plays it out wide left. Rashford plays the ball early to Martial. Kilo goes down, and it's a free kick, West Ham. Kira's done so well, man. I'm telling you, he has done so well. He knew exactly what he was doing. He got in front of the player. He allowed the player to make the tackle. He's gone down. He's been clever. He really has. Looks like it's going to be a double substitution from Manchester United. Jordan Sancho coming on. I don't know who's coming on. Sancho is coming on for Manchester United. Ball gets played into Martial, loses the ball straight away. Jared Bowen plays the ball up wide. Jared Bowen, Antonio using his strength again. Oh, he nearly won the ball off there from Luke Shaw. Ball gets played into the middle. Casemiro plays the ball into the path of Wan-Bissaka, who's on the edge of the centre circle, coming over the halfway line, plays the ball into Anthony on the right-hand side. Keeps a hold of it. Benrahma's holding up play there. Creswell drops back into position. Wan-Bissaka drives forward. Casemiro switched over there. Wide right. Rashford. Eriksen. Anthony through the middle now for Manchester United. Martial's dropped deep, collected the ball, plays it out wide left. Rashford. Martial's there helping him, but he plays it back to Eriksen. Rashford out on the left. Left foot cross. No, he doesn't. Holds it onto his right foot. Eriksen from the edge of the box. Oh, it's great tackling there from Declan Rice. Alicia back out to Rashford. Cuts into the edge of the box. Martial. Rashford from distance. Tries to skip by the player. Back Rashford. Wan-Bissaka. Fernandes. Oh, West Ham have got the ball. Clear it from Paqueta. He does. Creswell down the corner flag. Smashes the ball forward. Takes a deflection up the field. Paqueta knees it down. Heavy touch. Straight into the path of the Man United player. Eriksen through the middle. Plays it out wide. Casemiro crosses the ball into the box. Clearance from Thilo Kehrer again. Jared Bowen dropping in deep with his defensive duties. Plays it into the path of Thilo Kehrer. He watches the ball really well. Plays it back to Fabianski, and he goes for a big clearance from West Ham. Thilo Kehrer, take a bow, son. Antonio up top. Unbelievable play from him. Unlucky, though, to not keep a hold of it. Lindelof puts it into the path of... Jared Bowen gets stuck in again. Unfortunately, not gets it. Paqueta getting stuck in again. But Man United won the ball back, and it goes back to De Gea. Good interception again from Thilo Kehrer. He is having a game of his life in a West Ham shirt tonight. I'm telling you that now. So is Aaron Creswell. Clears the ball round the player. Finds Benrahma. Benrahma having a great game. Back to Augie. Big clearance from him. Takes a deflection off Bruno Fernandes. Benrahma getting stuck in. Just smash it up the field. Oh, he's lucky. Intercepts there. Wins the ball back for West Ham. Clears it for us. Paqueta wins the header. I don't know how he retains possession, but he does. It's a double substitution. He chips the ball over the Man United player. Paqueta still gets the ball. Still got it. Plays in Declan Rice. David Moyes. Declan Rice plays it into Benrahma on the halfway line. Declan Rice plays it forward. Sorry, it's played forward to Declan Rice, driving forward for West Ham. Skips by Ericsson on the edge of the box. He's going to shoot. He curls it, and it goes out for a West Ham corner. Paqueta. Remember that guy's name. He is unbelievable. It's brilliant from West Ham. It's really good defensive work for us. We've won a corner. There's 2 substitutions getting made for Manchester United, though. I don't know if they'll make them now for the corner, which I don't think they will. Come on, West Ham. Come on, West Ham. Come on, West Ham. Big ball in. Cleared from Manchester United. wins that. Declan Rice wins that ball. Kira tries to smash it, takes a big deflection, goes out for another West Ham corner. Nice, decent bit of pressure from West Ham. Jared Bowen to take another corner for West Ham out on the other side. It's going to be a big in swinger. Oggy goes up. Rice sits back, protects with Krezi. Souček in the middle of the mix there. Antonio standing on the goalkeeper. Big ball in. Oh, De Gea spills it. Again, keeps it in. He finds Benny. Benny on the edge of the box. Puts it onto his left foot. Skips by a player. Crosses it in. Low. Souček. Clear from Man United. They can't clear it. Straight to the path of West Ham. Paqueta on the edge of the box. Out on the left-hand side. Back heel. Benny. Benny on his right foot. Keeps a hold of it. Still got it. Benny on the edge of the 18-yard box. Skips by the player. Back heels it. Still got it. Tries to put it through. But Benny wins it back again. On the edge of the box. Declan Rice. Keeps a hold of the play. Good bit of pressure from West Ham. Declan Rice skips by the player. Brilliant. Paqueta early in the box. It's offside. It's a really good goal for West Ham, but the referee's gone offside. The VAR will have to check it. It's not Paqueta. Souček is offside. He is offside. Souček is offside, yeah. It's a bit, sir. And Sancho on for Anthony. Don't know if you could hear that. That's the helicopter right above the house. Literally. Manchester United still on the ball. Out on the left-hand side. Ball through. Gerd clears it. Antonio collects the ball down, does really well, unlucky. Shouldered off the ball. Casemiro plays the ball in. Martial. West Ham do well with Kira. Plays the ball back. Fabianski takes a touch. Big clearance. Good work rate there from Antonio. But they come back and win the ball. Lindelof. Sancho, Martial plays the ball through, clear from Oggy. 15 minutes to go. Creswell's there, out on the left-hand side. Big clearance from him. Actually, not big clearance. Finesse clearance. Benny, Rice, Creswell out on the left. Chips the ball forward. Antonio, and it takes a deflection off of the Manchester United player. Goes out for a West Ham throw-in. Antonio tries to collect the ball from the throw in. Bruno Fernandes plays the ball back. Luke Shaw. Deep in the Man United half. Martial drops really deep, collects the ball, plays in Malaysia. Malaysia drives forward for Man United. Plays it into Casemiro in the middle of the park. Bruno Fernandes through the middle. Oh, Rashford shoots. It goes. Did Fabianski have to put a hand on that? I think he does. Rashford, I don't know, just from nothing really, fires a shot at West Ham, at Fabianski at the goal. I think Fabianski just has to do, maybe could have sneaked in under the bar. It's a decent save there from Fabianski. Bruno Fernandes with the corner, takes it short or low to the first man. Something from the training ground, back post, unmarked. Oh my God, I don't know who saves that. Oh, there's a head collision. I don't know what's happened here. Was it Fabianski that punched the ball away? Tommy Soucek, Wan-Bissaka. Head collision. I think Tommy Soucek's put his body in the line to clear that away from the path of West Ham. Something from the training ground. West Ham panicked there. Fernandes has played like a really short, it's not a short ball, it's a ball to the front post, but low. It's a header into the mix. I think Wan-Bissaka's cleared that. Tommy Soucek has done absolutely a wonder there. He has taken one for the team and a half, by the way. Cheers, Ron. Thank you very much. Have we put the bloody ball in the back of the net twice tonight? Helicopter, bring Anton in, weekly iron brew and deep fried Mars bar supplies, please. Yep. Don't have a clue. Not where I live, mate. Not big concerts where I live. I get some Buckfast. Anton screams. Sounds like someone's been attacked. Players are still down off the field. Fornals for Benny, Moyes. They are attack loaded. There you go, man. Yeah, 3 times. Oh, of course. Sorry. Of course, 3 times, yeah. But yeah, I didn't change that, did I? I did. Players are still down in the box. It's going to add a couple of minutes of injury time, this is. Wan-Bissaka, the little cart's on with the stretcher. Can say that again. Remember, we will be going live after the game for the review. We'll be going live to the stadium as well, so make sure you do join us. Two players are still down on the field. Wan-Bissaka, Tommy Soucek getting some treatment. I'm talking like when I say Tommy Soucek, fair play to Wan-Bissaka as well for attacking it, but the two of them attacked it off the air, full force, head in. Soucek's again broke the skin. Looks like they're potentially. They're showing the handball again, man. It's really, really, it's blatant handball. Wan-Bissaka's just standing up, so he's obviously cut his head as well, so he's swapping his shirt. Trying to see what happens with Tommy Soucek. He's still down. Both cut their heads. Tommy Soucek taking another war win for West Ham. I think Tommy Soucek might come off. No, he's not. He's walking. He just looks a bit gingerly. I don't think I've ever known a player to take so many war wounds for a club. Genuinely mean that's the club. I've met him a few times, and you can see very clearly the scars he's got all over his head and his face, man. He throws his body. He is. You look up the dictionary, like neck on the line. Not the dictionary, but you know what I mean. They say neck on the line, and that's what you get. Tommy Soucek in it. Anyway, Wan-Bissaka and Tommy Soucek back up. Both had a cut in their head, collision of the head, and both are back on the field with a swap shirt out, which is good to see. Tommy Soucek's got a shed load of Vaseline on there. And that'll probably take our injury time up to about 7-8 minutes. Big clearance there from Fabianski. Paqueta wins the ball. Back with Man United. Milicia. Heavy touch. Jared Bowen piling the pressure on. Back with De Gea. West Ham don't ever challenge De Gea, do they? They never challenge him. Lindelof. Luke Shaw. Martial drops deep, plays in Wan-Bissaka down the right-hand side, plays it back to Martial. Martial back over the halfway line into the path of Luke Shaw. Oh, Jared Bowen puts the pressure on, nearly wins the ball back for West Ham. Jordan Sancho drops in deep, collects the ball, drives at Kira. Sancho keeps the ball on his right foot. Kira piles a nice bit of pressure on there, and he gets back into position. Jordan Sancho collects it. Tommy Soucek with an interception into the path of Luke Shaw, though. Rashford drops deep, collects it, plays it into Casemiro. Lindelof is going to switch it over to Wan-Bissaka on the right-hand side. Benny's done so well to win that ball from him, and he drives forward, but then he's lost it to Wan-Bissaka. Then Paqueta, who, of course, who else but bloody Paqueta? He's a ridiculous player, man. He tries to skip by the player up the touchline, and it goes out for a throw-in. I tell you what, man, you're Declan Rice, man. You're looking at Paqueta, you think, do I really want to leave? Do I really want to leave? That could be smoking something, but Benny's kind of rolling up, though. He's not happy. He's hurt his knee, I think. He's up, though. He's up. Fornals is coming on for West Ham. What worked great, though, from Benny tonight. He's got to get a standing ovation for his performance tonight if he comes off. Mr. Kevin Nolan giving him a proper old couple of words there. And Antonio wins the header. Paqueta comes in, tries to win it. But it's fallen back into the path of Luke Shaw. Plays the ball out wide left. Rashford. Ball through. Agard reads it really well. Clears it out for a Manchester United throw-in. Good reading of the ball there from Agard. Big take it. Martial on the ball. Down the left-hand side for Man United. Sancho on the touchline. Onto his right foot. He tries to neat ball through. Declan Rice intercepts, though. He's got the ball. Declan Rice onto the touchline. Clears for West Ham upfield. Keeps it in play. So do Manchester United. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Paqueta wins the ball for West Ham. It is 2-on-2. It's 3-on-2. Paqueta cannot get that ball through to Antonio. And it's nothing to do. It's the ball's just gone too far ahead of him. And they've intercepted it. It's so unlucky. Manchester United do on the attack down the right-hand side. Bruno Fernandes. He drives forward. He cuts inside. Back out to Bruno Fernandes. Back post. He's unmarked. A looping header. And it just goes out. Oh, it's unlucky. Benrahma's coming off. Fornal's coming on. Benny. Oh, Paqueta, sorry. It's Paqueta. Oh, is it Benny? I don't know who's coming off. Who the hell's coming off? Someone tell me, Benny. He's absolutely deserves that standing ovation. He has been nothing but phenomenal tonight. Really good work rate cutting back. Really effective going forward. A fantastic performance from Saeed Benrahma tonight. Do you know what I've really found really interesting with him is when he cuts inside into the middle. That's where he's been really effective tonight, and that excites me. That excites me. I don't know why it's taken us so fucking long to allow that to happen, but it has. Oh, for God's sake. 2 subs for Manchester United. Wan-Bissaka coming off and Dalot coming on. And Fred on for Malacia. All your subs being made just now. A few minutes to go of normal time, but there will be quite a lot of injury time due to the collision of heads between Souček and, of course, Wan-Bissaka. West Ham piling the pressure on. De Gea's got the ball, though. Oh, West Ham won the ball back, though, with Declan Rice. Drives into the box. Again, Deckers tries to cross through. Takes a deflection. And I tell you what, goes towards goal. It hits the side net. Dalot does really well there for Manchester United to take the deflection away for West Ham. But West Ham have won a corner. Corner West Ham. 1.5 minutes to go of normal time. Probably, I'll guess, 6-7 minutes of injury time. West Ham have got 5 corners to Man United's 2. Creswell with an outswinger. Cressy into the mix. Comes all the way back to Tilo Kira on the back of the box on the right-hand side. Oh, it's a big cross in with his left foot. Decent. Aguerd tries to win it. He does. Bowen. Antonio chests it down. Where is the ball? Oh, my God. I do not know how we've... It's just scrappy in the middle of the box. But Man United have driven forward, though. Oh, it's brilliant from Pablo Fornals. It's bloody brilliant tracking back from Pablo. The fornicator. Doing his job, mate. Doing his job. Is that a handball? All right, okay. In fact, it's he's knew nothing about it. I don't know who's pulled up there. Is it Paqueta? It is. Just about to hear from the injury time. How much injury time? 8 minutes. Bruno Fernandes down the right-hand side. Plays it into the middle. Martial. Tries a neat 1-2. Martial drives forward. I tell you what. Fabianski has saved West Ham. I think it's taken a deflection off of Aguerd. Aguerd looks like he's pulled up a bit of cramp. Martial is just driven through the middle. He's literally just terrorized. A neat 1-2 there. I think Aguerd's taking the edge off that. I really do. It's a great save from Fabianski, but I don't know if Aguerd's just taking a little nudge off that. Deftness off the power of the shot. Aguerd's up, though. Bit of cramp on him. He's going to have to run it off. Fernandes pings the ball in, front post. God, it skips by the face of the goal. No one's there to attack it from Man United. I do not know. It's like the front post, glancing header. Oh, Bowen tries to chase it. But Manchester United have won it back. Rashford skips by one player. Do not blow up, ref. Cross into the box, and it's gone out for a corner. Shit! Come on, West Ham. Oh, my God. Martial, man. Unmarked. Glancing header. And no one's in at the back post to tap it in. West Ham under a bit of pressure here. Chips the ball into the box. Martial's good from Fornals, but then they've won the ball back straight away. Big ball into the mix. Cleared from Ogbonna. Declan Rice is there. Watching the ball. They're going to happily take a corner, and it is a corner to Manchester United. 2 minutes of the 8 minutes injury time played. Sancho over the ball in the corner flag. Fernandes comes in. Just watch your markers, West Ham. Watch your markers. Big ball into the edge of the box. Cleared from Jared Bowen. Big ball back into the mix again. Switch play right over to Bruno Fernandes. And he's offside. And he's offside. That will do, West Ham. That will do. Remember, we are going live straight after the stream. Bowen. Manchester United come in, win the header. Tommy Soucek intercepts again, though. Collects the ball. Referee's blown up and given a free kick. 4.5 minutes to go. Big ball forward, out wide left. Kira's there. Gets stuck in. It's an unbelievable tackle again from Tilo. He's been brilliant tonight. He has been brilliant tonight. Ball back. Wide left for Manchester United. Big ball into the mix again. Fornals goes for a big clearance and he does. Smashes the ball up the field. West Ham about to bring a sub on with Ben Johnson, it looks like. Fred. Manchester United just over the halfway line. 4 minutes to go. Oh, West Ham go sliding in and they've hit the ball out and it's a West Ham throw in. It's a double sub coming from West Ham. Akita has also been nothing but phenomenal tonight. He really has, man. He's been brilliant. And off comes Antonio and Johnson on the field. Just to try and close up shop. 3 minutes to go. Oh my God, I don't know what's happened there. I'm going to have to remove that. I don't think my timer goes past. It doesn't go past 5 minutes. There you go. Ball out wide right for Manchester United. 2 minutes to go. Ball into the mix. Cleared from Tommy Soucek. Fucking brilliant, man. And it's down for Fornals to chase. De Gea's going to come out as also and try and chase that. Let me explain to you. If you are watching, once the stream stops, there will be an option for you to click onto the review, or if you wait, you can get transferred across automatically. Fernandez into the mix. He's unmarked. It's into the back post. It's Rashford. Dallo. Oh, it's Manchester United have another corner. How long's left? Like a minute to go. And it's a corner to Manchester United. Fernandez cleared from West Ham from Agard. Out wide to Fernandez again for a second attempt. Oh, he keeps a hold of it on the edge of the box. Going to smash it into the mix. Goes well over. Well over. And Emerson coming on. Just going to talk to you like this coming into the last of the game. Emerson coming on, 30 seconds to go. West Ham trying to run the clock down. Creswell coming off. Remember, we are going live over on the review, so come and join us over there. Five seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. West Ham just chasing the ball down for the final kick there. De Gea. Oh, it's good for West Ham to chase. West Ham win it back down the right-hand side. Referee, blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Bowen goes down there, takes it down there. West Ham win it back. Oh, ref foul. And we get the free kick. I am now multi-streaming. I've got the review up live, so I am across on the review. If you want to, come across and join me on there. I'll bring it across to you, but I'm just running down the clock with the review show. Remember, when I click end stream on here, it will jump across. You can stay on, and it will jump you across to the review. Or if not, find it on the channel. Smash that ball into the box, Matt. Smash that ball into the box. Put it in the mix. West Ham hold on to play. That is how you fucking do it. That is how you do it. That is when the shit hits the fan. You turn up and you do a job when people, again, don't expect it. Absolutely buzzing. Come and join us on the review for a right good old chin wag. See you on the other side. Come on, you irons. Welcome to the West